Hey everybody, Kyle Flagg here. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Here's your August market update. So the rapidly appreciating, insanely hot market that we've been in the last 2 years is changing and transforming into a slight seller's market. And the main data point that I'm looking at is expected market time. And that's from the day you list your property to when it goes into escrow. In March of this year, we were at 19 days, which is insanely hot. Anything under 40 days is indicative of an insanely hot seller's market. And now we've transformed and changed into 72 days of expected market time. So anything under 90 days and above 60 days is considered a slight seller's market. With that being said, I'm still seeing things fly on the shelf, assuming they're priced correctly. And I think price right now in this market is absolutely crucial, because carefully arriving at fair market value allows your property to attract the most buyers. So I think what you want to do is scrutinize the most recent comparables and pending properties, and also look at your competition with active properties on the market in your area, and come to a fair market value in order to find success in this market. I think overzealous sellers are not going to find success, because their property is going to have to be reduced in price, sometimes multiple times, and that tends to push away buyers and bring in fewer offers, and ultimately net sellers less. So I think coming to a fair market value and pricing your property correctly in this market is very important. And if you're a buyer, while the market is slowing down and has transformed from that hot seller's market to a slight seller's market, you have to remember that we're not in a buyer's market. And it's very important to realize that we're not in a buyer's market, and prices are most likely, based in this environment, not going to go down for a while. Based on the indicators that I'm seeing, and especially the inventory levels, I don't think prices are going to go down. Now, obviously that can change, and we could have some sort of black swan event, but I don't see prices going down anytime soon. And really it's a function of supply and demand, because right now we're still at historically low inventory levels. We just crossed the 4,000 threshold mark in Orange County, which to give you some perspective so we're at 4,000 active units. And to give you some perspective of what that number means, prior to COVID, the 3-year average was at 6,700. And prior to the Great Recession, we were at 18,000 units. So we're way off the 3-year average prior to COVID. And we're also way off the active inventory levels of the Great Recession. In Newport Beach, we're at 197 units, which is historically low. At Costa Mesa, we're at 86 units, historically low. Laguna Beach, 82, historically low. Dana Point, 55. Historically low. And the sales to list price ratio in these cities is still in the 90% range. So, we're still in a strong market. It is evolving and changing, still a seller's market. It's also important to realize that as a buyer, interest rates, that's still anybody's guess where they're going to end up. Right now we're at 5.3% for the 30-year fixed. We're at 4.58% for the 15-year fixed, and 4.29% for the 5/1 ARM. So if you guys have any questions about the current market, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. I'm happy to talk about it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to be of service. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Thanks so much.